Hey you guys, it's Brooke Metz here, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to compete in a multiple offer situation. So a multiple offer situation is what happens when more than one person offers on a home that they want to buy. So it gets a little bit tricky sometimes because most realtors are not going to, like you see on TV, try to get the buyers to compete by telling them what the other buyer has offered. So in Indiana, or Northwest Indiana to be specific, a lot of times, let's say you offer on a property and then another buyer offers a few hours later, the listing agent gives your agent a call and then tells everybody, okay, there's another offer. So the number one thing that I can say that's going to put you ahead in a multiple offer situation, or even just competing in this market right now, is to have a great agent. So the important part about having a good agent is somebody that is going to communicate really well with the other agents. They're going to be able to play nice with others to a certain extent. They're going to be on your side and defend you the whole way, but they're also going to build a good rapport with the seller's agent so that they can go to bat for you and brag to them about how great you are, and that agent is probably going to want to, I guess, tell the seller, okay, I might want to work with this agent better. This agent seems like they know what they're doing, and in turn, it's going to help you negotiate with those sellers and hopefully get your offer accepted in the end. The second thing that I would say is one of the most important things is have a great lender. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're working with a good lender and you're already pre-approved before you step foot into these homes. When you go out on showings and you're not pre-approved yet, you are not setting yourself up for failure, but it could be a big waste of time, because when you go to write an offer, you need that pre-approval to hand to the seller with your offer saying, look, I'm good to go for this amount. The lender has already run my credit. They have already confirmed my employment and all of that jazz, so that when you come in with an offer, they know if I choose this offer, this person is going to make it to closing. Another good thing to know is know the market. And again, you don't personally need to know it, but your agent needs to know the market. So you need to know what's selling for what around there, what is an appropriate offer that's going to make you competitive while also still keeping you not overpaying for the property itself. Okay, so knowing the market, having that pre-approval already, having a great lender, you're already set up for success. All right, the fourth thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to know your timelines, and you're going to want to know what you do and don't need to ask for. So those are our last two. What do you need to ask for? And when I say that, I mean, do you need to request a home warranty? Is part of your conditions for getting your loan that the seller pays for your closing costs? So that's something that you really need to know, because if you don't know that before you go into a multiple offer situation, you're not going to be able to compete as well as the buyer that knows everything they need to know. They know that they need closing costs so that they can accommodate those in their offer and things like that. If it's a huge property and there's no survey, you're going to need to know if you want to request for the seller to provide that survey or not. So there's a lot of different things in the contract that you're going to essentially negotiate with the seller, and when you're competing, those things play a big role in the seller breaking down your offer and deciding who they want to work with more and who they want to essentially be the buyers on their home. And knowing how fast your timeline is, if you have a great lender and they tell you that they can get you closed in 30 or 35 days, from start to finish, that is going to help you be a huge competitor versus another buyer that comes in and just even that one line on the transaction that says 45 or 60 days till close. So again, just make sure that you guys have a great realtor, know your market, get pre-approved before you go out to see these homes, know your timeline, and know what you need to ask for and what you don't need to ask for. And that's going to keep you really competitive when you get out there in Northwest Indiana. You're looking at these beautiful homes, and if you get into a multiple offer situation, you're now going to be prepared to compete against the other offers.